Welcome to Tyler's Yarns. You're listening to an official vintage podcast.
All right, welcome to another episode of Tyler's Yarns. Today we're going to have a short sort of episode. We're going to be going for about 15 minutes today because we're just going to go through, it's sort of going to be like a reflection on the year, yeah?
Yeah, a little self-reflection for official vintage.
And personal reflection. And then we're going to go through sort of like the plan for the next month because it's probably like one of our biggest months of the year.
Yeah, and we've been planning this for...
Probably 3 months out, yeah.
Yeah, last 3 months, so it's pretty exciting stuff.
Yeah, so it's just like sort of coming together, but pretty much at the moment it's currently the start of December. We're running 24 days of Christmas, so it's a different sort of deal every single day. So we run 24 deals, 24 days.
Yeah.
It's just pretty much we decided to do this to say a massive thank you to all our loyal customers and all our customers in general, just because it's been probably the biggest year we've ever had, and it's just sort of just a massive thank you to everyone, to be honest.
Biggest year and probably the most customers that we've had who have like supported us even through like on Instagram. We've grown on everything. Yeah,
grown on everything. Started this whole bunch of stuff, but we'll get into that later.
Yeah, so why don't we go through some of the deals that we might be seeing in the next 24 days?
So pretty much we started 3 days ago, so it's Friday now.
Yeah.
It's December the 3rd. This will be going up tonight. So pretty much at the moment we've seen, was it 10% off mystery boxes?
Yeah, yesterday was 10% off all mystery boxes, and
we started off with a crazy one, didn't we? Oh, you had to pick all the mystery boxes.
Yeah, I had to pick every single mystery box, so thanks everyone. I still got like 30 to go.
Yeah. Well, so you still got mystery boxes when you get back to the warehouse.
Yeah.
But the day before that we started with a big one just because we just came off Black Friday, Cyber Monday, so like everyone's a bit like doesn't have the cash or anything anymore because I definitely spent a lot of stuff on Black Friday.
Yeah. What did you buy on Black Friday?
I brought a whole bunch of pants. So I've been like, I was trying to like look for a lot of vintage surf pants and stuff like that, or vintage surf pants or like vintage pants like Carhartts and stuff.
Like Dickies?
Yeah, Dickies, Carhartt, like that sort of stuff, but like vintage.
Yeah.
But there's not too many places that sell pants, so I think it's another like area that we're going to be looking into next year. Like definitely a lot of Carhartts and stuff, and heaps of people come to the store asking, "Oh, have you guys got pants?"
We're like, no.
Daily. So I think next year we're going to like hunt down a supplier or something that sells vintage pants. But pretty much on my Black Friday, I just brought like $500-$600 worth of like what a rich guy, what a rich guy. But yeah, I needed them because I was like all my pants just like rip in the middle because I don't know, just like
man spread.
Yeah, man spread. So pretty much every pair of pants I own has just got a rip in the middle. Like they only last like a few months now.
Yeah.
Like I've got a pair of Dickies and that's probably that lasted me the longest.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So hopefully these last me longer than 3 months.
I just wear jeans for pants, and apparently you're supposed to put jeans in the freezer.
Bullshit.
No, that's dead ass how you're supposed to like clean your jeans. You're supposed to freeze them.
No way. Nah, you're talking shit.
I saw it on TikTok.
Put it on the dishwasher. Put it in the dishwasher, mate.
What?
No. I don't know. You see some random shit. Didn't Ashley say something about that?
The dishwasher?
Nah.
Oh, I don't know.
Nah.
I think you're...
But I thought you're talking shit, so it doesn't even matter.
No, I saw it on TikTok, so it has to be true.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we did the 10% off mystery boxes, which was yesterday, and we're still packing them, so they will get sent out today.
Yeah, like it was like over 50 sort of, around there.
Yeah.
So you only got,
and
it took you a few hours, 3 hours to pack all of them this morning.
Yeah, so you're welcome if you bought a mystery box.
If you always got always good stuff in mystery boxes.
Yeah.
Brooke will just blame Brooke if you got a bad on.
Yeah, just say in the return, just write a note being like, "Fuck you, Brooke." No. And then today's deal.
Pretty much all the mystery boxes are valued at like $250 anyways. Like, cause you get like a sweater, which is like valued roughly at like $95, and then you get like 2 tees or you get extra sweater or whatever, you know.
Yeah, it just depends. The sweater boxes at the moment are like, because the prices are like $90 a sweater pretty much.
Yeah, that you're putting in the box.
Yeah.
So what that ends up being like nearly $300.
Yeah.
It's like 370 or 270.
Yeah, 270, and you're paying 190, which is pretty much
No, it's 180 now. We just put it
180?
down, yeah. Oof. So then the 10% off would be like, I don't know, 160 or something like that, or 170. Don't know my math, but it's pretty good, like pretty good bang for your buck. And then the t-shirt one's also 3 as well, 3 t-shirts. And that's 140 as well. So it ends up being like less than $50 a tee.
Yeah, and if you sign up to our email,
you get 10 or 15% off as well.
Yeah.
So
bingo. Get on that, I reckon.
Yeah, get on that. But like stuff that is coming up for the rest of the month.
Yeah.
So we got a whole bunch of stuff like just your classics, 20% off, like tees, sweaters, and all that sort of stuff. We got, I think there's a buy 2 get 1 free in there.
Yeah,
like I think it's in the middle of it all.
We had that one. That was the first one we did.
Yeah.
Buy 2 get your third item for free. So, and that one did really well. A lot of people got in on that one, and we had a nice drop as well.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was trying to say before, because we did that first when people were like needing the cash, like didn't have the cash, I think, because of the Black Friday sales.
Yeah, I think everyone just spent all their money on like, because a lot of people just did that sale for the whole weekend.
Yeah, pretty much.
And crazy, even like going through the city, it was just packed with people.
Yeah, but like that's pretty much, that did well because people, I think, were like low on cash, and it was like easy for them.
Good value you get.
Good value, like 3 items.
3 items. Free. Yeah.
But yeah, that was good.
We have a discount on hats, which a lot of people have been asking about the hats.
Yeah,
recently,
we're doing a whole lot of hat drops as well.
Yeah.
Coming up, but that's sort of exciting. But I think we're going to do another mystery box one. What do you think? Well, I thought
we were doing that like later.
Oh yeah, I think later in the month maybe.
Maybe the 3rd week.
Yeah, something
Not
like
sure.
that.
Haven't fully agreed upon on what dates are which, but we have got like we're doing the 20% off t-shirts today.
Yeah.
Yep, and then we got sweaters.
Yeah, we've got like a whole lot of generic ones coming up.
Yeah.
And then it'll pretty much like we're gonna start pretty early to promote our Boxing Day sale, because Boxing Day is our biggest day of the year. Biggest
sale event on our calendar every year.
So I think we're going to be starting that Facebook group 2 weeks out.
Yeah, so
like before Boxing Day. It was like, I think it's like a Sunday or something like that.
Was it next Sunday or this Sunday?
Well, next Sunday, I think it is. But
get on the group invite thing.
Yeah, it's going to be. Yeah, it's going to be a Facebook event, so I think it should be sweet. But then pretty much for that day, some sort of stuff that we're going to be doing is like $5. There's going to be a $5 t-shirt pile. We've been holding all our like damage for discount stuff for like the whole year just for this day.
Some of them aren't that damaged either.
No.
We can't sell them online. So they're like, you're getting such a good deal.
Yeah. Like, we this is the only day we do it, because we bring out all that stuff and we put it in a pile, and then everyone just like search through it. But there's a lot of like good Tommy, good sports team, like with minor like stuff, or if you want to like rework it or like sew it or something like that.
Some people just also like the wear of like tees. Like I know you would pay like $200 for a t-shirt that has holes all over it.
Yeah.
Well, like the reason, no way. But the reason why like we can't sell it is because not everyone likes that style.
Yeah.
But we'll sell it for $5.
Yeah, so we're going to sell like, maybe there'll be a lot of like, I don't know, $50 to $100 t-shirts that are going for $5. So that's probably the big thing. And then obviously the % off, which we haven't like sort of approved on yet.
Yeah, but it will be one of our biggest.
Yeah, biggest % off, I think. And then we're going to have like the sales racks also that are going to be the % off as well.
Yeah. And last year we had a massive line out the door. So if you are coming on Boxing Day,
I thought there was not going to be anyone that came on Boxing Day. I was like, nah, it's going to be sweet, like me and Stu, because it was only at that time it was only me and Stu that were in the store. We actually had no staff or anything like that. It was just pretty much me and Stu, and then I came and I was like, oh yeah, there's not going to be in today. It's going to be chill. There's a full line. If you've ever been to our store, like we're on a side street called Regent Street,
just off Chapel Street.
Just off Chapel. Chapel and High, but pretty much from middle of Regent Street to the end, we had a full line Like, there must have been 200 people.
Yeah, definitely underprepared for that. But this year we've got quite a bit of staff on, so that like I'll be there this year.
Yeah,
actually
like,
help.
I think we've got like 6 or 7 staff on just that day.
Yeah, so that's going to be...
And I think everyone like goes to the cricket as well. Like, I think Tuskie's going to cricket. And, we're thinking pretty much just like it's real busy at the start. Everyone goes to our store, then like Chadstone and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then pretty much from, even in our store last time, it was like busy till like 1 o'clock and then it stopped.
Yeah.
And there was not then I walked down Chapel Street, there was like no one on Chapel Street either.
Because everyone goes to like the city or the big malls, I think.
Yeah, but then I think everyone gets out of town as well. So like I think we're going to open up earlier that day so we can like finish earlier because we don't want to be like...
Don't want to be working.
Till like 3 in the afternoon when no one's really even going to be there in the second bit of the day. So I think we're just going to... It's going to be like altered hours for that day. Yeah,
but very exciting. So if you are around and you do want to get in early, maybe get there like 10, 15 minutes early.
10, 15. I think there was guys lining up last year for like 2 hours because we started only promoting that $5 pile like 2 days before. I think it was like Christmas Eve we started promoting it.
Yeah.
And that's how many people came for just the $5 piles.
So this year, hopefully the line's pretty big. More people know about the store now, so more people are getting into vintage.
Yeah, and I think we've got like we got 6 full boxes. It must be like maybe...
We've been stacking them up all year.
Yeah, like they're pretty much in store, like being storage. But yeah, like we've been, that'll be exciting. But it's going to be like a mission to sorting all that stuff out, I reckon.
Such a mission. But you're going to do it, so it doesn't affect me.
Get the staff to do it.
Get Tusky on it.
Yeah, get Tusky on it. But that's probably is our biggest day of the year. So it's just preparing for that and having all like our ad stuff going right and everything like that. So it's just like making sure we get people through the door for the first bit. Yeah,
I think it's going to be good. I think everyone will appreciate the deal and hopefully a lot of people will come in. Yeah. I think that's good. So pretty much up until Christmas, we have 24 days, 24 deals.
Yeah.
And then we have like Christmas. Is there a deal on Christmas?
Nah. So I think it's just...
Well, everyone's going to be with their family.
Yeah, anyway. Christmas Eve, I think.
Yeah. And then Boxing Day the next day. So pretty full on next 25 days.
Yeah. So it's pretty much everyone, like most business owners, like sort of chill at this time. They're like, oh yeah, we get a holiday. But it's like, we're pretty much going to be working up till Boxing Day.
Yeah.
And then I think me and Stu are taking like 2 weeks off. Because me and Stu don't ever really...
Get time off. So Ashley and I will be in the store pretty much opening.
Which will be good. Because it'll be the first time we've ever opened during like that 2 weeks.
Yeah. So that
becoming a proper store now.
I think we are becoming a proper store. Like I think we're already there. We have... I think more customers than most stores do that aren't on like a main street.
Yeah, still get like 50 plus people a day in, I reckon, on like a normal day, unless it's like hot or like stormy.
Yeah, like the last 2 days, random as
it's been like 30 degrees and like I think people just want to go to the beach and stuff and everyone gets so flustered when you're like shopping in the heat. It's not nice, you know.
Yeah, but the weather's been so weird. Like yesterday it was 30 degrees in the morning. And then, what was that, at like 4:30, it was like just thunderstorms, raining, like our street, Regent Street, where the store is, just like nearly flooded.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah.
Never happened before the whole time we've been there.
I heard that the like weather is supposed to change in Melbourne, like become more like Queensland because of climate change.
No, I think they're going through that 3-year cycle or whatever. I don't know.
Mate, you and your cycles.
Got the conspiracy theories on the TikTok, mate.
You're like, oh, there's a 4-year crypto cycle, so like wouldn't buy now. Oh yeah, the weather is like a 3-year cycle.
I wanted to use this.
Yeah. So why don't we move on to more of the reflection?
I only just found all those buttons today.
So every second, just pressing the button.
7 episodes deep.
You should have done this one.
I reckon the other one's just like the classic.
That would have been funnier.
The other one's a classic though.
That one's more like, you know, if you watch Friends, like people say like if you watch Friends without the friends laughing in the background.
Yeah,
it's not funny. Going on to the reflection stuff, why don't we get into some of the big moments you have had this year? You're obviously the CEO of Official Vintage, co-owner. What are some of the big moments you've had in the company and outside of the company?
Probably big things that have happened this year. In the store, probably like reopening the store, like renovating the whole store, which I've wanted to do for so long, the last 2 years. But because of COVID, we got to finally do it.
Yeah.
And we actually got to open up now, which is nice. Just bringing on like new staff. Now we're like a great team of like 7, which is pretty big, 6 or 7.
Yeah.
So which is good. And just like going to expand even more next year. So everyone's going to have their sort of set roles, which is cool. I get to do a lot more like TikToks and a lot more podcasts and stuff like that, stuff that I like enjoy doing and doing like YouTube videos. That's probably another thing that I also like doing was the podcast that we got to start.
Yeah.
And we started like vlogging sort of YouTube styles. But next year we've got a massive series coming that you were sort of planning yesterday.
Not confirmed. 100%. We just have to figure out the logistics, but it
was a good idea. So I think we're sort of going to like see if we can run that. And I reckon that'll be a cool like.
Yeah. And I think with that as well, big opportunities will come in the future.
Yeah. And definitely we want to start doing the buying and trading in store next year as well. But to get onto this year, the YouTube's podcasts, starting all that, which we've been meaning to do for like the last year.
Yeah.
Of having finally time to do it. Just like grateful that we weren't struggling in COVID.
Yeah.
You know?
That's a big, probably give your appreciation to like all the customers as well. Like it's been pretty remarkable that we didn't get like left behind, like some other companies like didn't get hit really hard, like coffee shops and things like that.
Yeah. We had like good customer. We've always had a good loyal customer base, which is nice.
Yeah.
And it makes it like, so much better.
And when you see someone who's ordered, say 10 times like online and then you finally get to see them in store as well, it feels so much better.
Yeah.
And feels like the community is coming back slowly.
Yeah, it's good.
It's
I'm
nice.
like excited, and now people coming into the store, and then it's like good bringing like face to names because we get a lot of people like DMing us all the time.
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh, you're you, you know?
Yeah.
It's just like connecting the people.
Even having the
especially because like a lot
podcast.
of people like DM me on my personal account, so it's just like seeing them in real life, you know?
And especially having like the podcast as well. Even like people have said to me, oh, like I watched the podcast, and I was like embarrassed.
You?
I was like, yeah.
Well,
I was like, that's embarrassing.
We're getting heaps of plays anyways for like our first few months, which is good, and we're on YouTube as well, which is nice.
Yeah, but I think
even like growing that, like it's going to take like 5 years, I reckon, to even grow it to something. Because we're like the first of our like, we're the first for like any vintage company, but we're going to start pushing into like more different sort of conversations, I reckon.
Yeah.
Like sort of like just keep the vintage, but like go.
We're going to branch out to like a lot of different places. Like that's what.
Yeah, and series. I think we're going to do a lot more different series. So it's going to be like, I know we've got a whole lot of planning to do next year, but that's next year's shit.
We'll talk about that in January.
Yeah.
First week of January.
First week of Jan. Oh no, because I'm away. So 2 weeks of Jan.
Oh yeah.
Mid-Jan.
We are having the 2 weeks off.
Yeah.
Of the podcast.
We're going to have 2 weeks off for the podcast as well, yeah.
Yeah.
Just to break. And I think we've got YouTube going off there anyway.
Yeah, YouTube videos will still be going out as normal, maybe just on a different day. So it'll probably be on a Wednesday instead of Tuesday. But that might be also carry on into the whole year on the Wednesday.
Some sort of, I think going back to your question as well, some personal ones. I didn't really have a lot of personal ones this year.
Yeah.
But like just because of like COVID and stuff, there wasn't like a lot of things happening. But moving into a big house, which is good.
Yeah, just around the corner from the warehouse.
Just around the corner from a warehouse.
Should I give out your address?
So I got a house, not an apartment, which is nice.
Yeah.
Like with a big backyard, which is good as.
That is good.
And definitely like getting into like the crypto and stuff like that, and NFTs and all that, which we're going to be like hopefully branching off into. Yeah, good.
You making heaps of money?
A little bit.
No, you're not. I heard it crashed.
Yeah, a while ago. It's coming back. Well, he's coming back. But yeah, just wanting to be in that space rather than like making money or whatever at the moment, you know, just like learning about it is cool.
Yeah, I think that's definitely an area to branch out in like maybe 10 years. Just
a couple of years, like 5, 6 years.
5 or 6 years, maybe, yeah. I mean, I'm not a big fan of all that stuff, but I can definitely see it becoming like quite big in
yeah, especially for our space, like creative space.
Yeah.
So I reckon
we could definitely do something with that in the future, but
I've heard this weird thing. It's like they went through like webs, like Web 1, Web 2, Web 3.
Yeah.
They're talking about like the Web 1 was when they sort of just had like, I don't know, Word documents and stuff like that, like things you can write and read on in the internet. And then you go on to like Web 2 where it's like your Facebook, social media and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Where they had like a lot of control. And then now it's going into like, which is Web 3, the start of Web 3, is like more sort of crypto and like NFTs, which is like owning like stuff online pretty much. So that's what they reckon.
So it's like stages.
Yeah, so they reckon this is like we're heading into Web 3.
So
correct me if I'm wrong.
You're talking about like letters. Like first there was like writing letters. Then there were like...
So like this was all on the internet. So it's been like Web 1 was the first stage of the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the second stage
was... Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And then now we're in the third stage where it's like there's currency, like cryptocurrency being traded and...
And then the fourth stage is like Elon Musk putting a chip into your head.
Yeah, pretty much.
I saw this
something like that.
I saw this funny-ass TikTok where this girl, she had a VR set on. And
she ran into the wall.
Yeah, she was in a bar fight, and then like someone like attacked her from this.
I literally just saw that as we got back on here.
Oh really?
Yeah,
it was so funny.
But yeah, that's so pretty much personal was like the house, getting into crypto, like nothing really too much. And then obviously I've just been building this business for ages, and having my first 2 weeks off is gonna be your beauty.
Got any holidays planned?
Nah, I think we're going away to Phillip Island with all the boys.
Oh yeah.
That'll be good.
On Tyler's page, like, is where we go to all, like, the podcast stuff. So if you have any questions for the podcast, check out Tyler's Instagram. He'll have all of his messages, DMs, and we'll get back to you on his...
rather than official vintage,
just because we're getting quite a lot of overlap of, like, podcast questions onto official vintage, and we kind of want to make that, like, mainly just our company and clothing.
Yeah, like, because I think our Instagram's just clothing. And I think we're going to be on TikTok, like our TikTok's just like funny shit. Not really like too serious like podcast stuff.
Yeah.
But I think I'm going to make my own like personal one to put the podcast stuff up.
Yeah. So if you do want to give Tyler any questions, just do it all through his personal account, which is Tyler Annan.
Yep.
Yeah. You'll
see it on official vintage clothing. It'll be on the bio. Or should we like end the episode?
Yeah, end the episode right there.
Sweet. But yeah, just like for a wrap, just want to say a massive thank you for your support over the year. This is not going to be the last podcast. I think we've got 1 or 2 podcasts left.
We have 2.
Yeah.
2
that was just sort of like going over the sales, going over what we went through this year and stuff like that.
Recap, we are going to have a guest on that's not me next week.
Yeah.
Potentially.
Potentially.
So that's going to be an exciting episode for you guys. And yeah.
Sweet. Till next time. Thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening.
Like, subscribe.
Like.